Hi guys, my name is Multiplesofnico. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about like my update on my weight loss and being on the True Fix and the True Control. This is the 30-day pack. I had the sample pack because I was just like gonna give it a try. This is a little background before I get into these pills. I always been the bigger person out of my sisters. I'm always the bigger one. I'm always the tallest one. I'm always the one that's like the most awkward. And I have not been comfortable in my own body. No matter if I even lost the weight, I was still kind of awkward, didn't know how to deal with being skinny like that, I also, it's like I said, I struggle with anxiety, I struggle with depression. So even if I did lose the weight, I'll have a bad day and be like triggered, and go ahead and go to food. I use food as a comfort. I use food as, celebration. And there's really no way to really get around it. It was like more of addiction, really. I love food a lot. Like, I was freaking like a little tiny little mini me at a Chinese buffet when I was with when my grandparents were visiting. And like, I cleared through like maybe 10-ish plates before my grandma said stop or my dad said stop. That's enough. And I was still hungry. Like, I was like a freaking mini Matt Stone or whatever his name is on YouTube. I was like that. I was just like, I have a very unsatisfying stomach or gut, or maybe because that's just what I know on food. And of course, I did have enablers. I'm not gonna name them because I don't want to make it feel bad or put any blame on nobody but myself. But when you're a little kid, you just enjoy food and life, and you don't really know any different until you get to like in your teens. And when people try to cut you off, you're just kind of like, bro, I can go ahead and get babysitting jobs, go ahead and get money somewhere somehow, or just take food from people and still get my satisfaction from another way. And that's what I did. I got babysitting jobs, and most of my money went to, school supplies. But I always saved money for Cheetos, green teas, McDonald's. I wasn't a big sweet person. I love starchy. Like, chips is my biggest thing. But I haven't really been craving chips lately, thank the Lord. So I was always like chips, or like things I could hide in my room, things I could eat really quickly. Cereal was also a big thing. Like late at night, like around, like when everybody went to bed, I'll get a bowl of cereal or 2, 3 bowls of cereals, kill it real quick. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I didn't know at the time. Anything starchy, anything like really good, satisfying, like anything with like also with a hard, crunchy interior, I was just like in the mood and a love for. I don't know why. I love just crunching, chomping on things. Ice also works the same way, but ice is cold and ice just kind of melts quicker. I didn't like that. I want something where I can crunch and chew on it and then mush it in my mouth, and it's just like that whole thing going on in my mouth. I don't know why. It's like that texture that I crave and I want. I lost weight multiple times and it always came back quickly. I didn't know why. I went to therapy about, not about food, but about more my depression, my anxiety. I figured if I take care of that, I'll be okay. But once that was taken care of, that food thing was still lingering. So I'm not sure because I did it out of habit or because I do what I want, because I'm very hard-headed, and if I want something, I will go ahead and get it. No matter what the risk or the cost of it, I will pretty much just, food is food, And, I tried doing the whole weight loss thing multiple times, try to be like really healthy, active, but I always tend to like fall back on it or, not really be successful. So when I got invited to this Facebook group, I was kind of like, bro, whatever. And seeing these stories on Facebook about people losing weight and whatever. The only thing that really made me really want to lose weight because I want to start having a family and I want to be more confident. I want to be skinny before I have kids, or as skinny as I can be. I just want to be more healthy, and I also have other issues with my anxiety and my depression. I was like, well, if I take care of that, maybe that will also help take care of that, So I just want to kind of like, just live my life before I have a kid. Like I'm always like living older than what I'm actually am. I always stress older. I always act older, and I actually want to act my age. You know, a lot of people don't know like either I act older and people think I'm very younger, or like people think I'm younger but I act older. If that makes sense to you guys, like people think so a lot of people think I'm like in high school or college, like in my younger 20s, but I'm actually like toward my almost my 30s, so in that range, you know. I always get confused for like being freaking like either in high school when I have my backpack on and stuff like that, or like I'm like either 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like I look very young. That's what I've been told. And then with my ex, he also looks younger as well. So like people think that we're like a bunch of like high school sweethearts or stuff like that, and sometimes it's very frustrating, not gonna lie, but other times I'm like, heck yeah. So bless the Lord, some of my looks and stuff, honey. But not talking about that. Anyway, it's just like I just pretty much just like one day I got tired of being, you know, fat, ugly, disgusted, and I was just like, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and order this, you know, and came in the mail, had some issues with that. I don't want to talk about that really. And not issues with the pills, but issues with just like, you know, the person who I bought them from. It was just kind of like a whole issue with like my associate. And I went to a different associate, and she's like way better, honestly, in my opinion. So I had like this trial pack. It was like maybe around $33 with tax and shipping and everything. And it came out in this little small package, and I was like, oh, how's this gonna work? And you gotta take like one blue pill and one orange pill, or you can take four. And I was taking maybe one, like two, like you gotta take one orange and one blue. So I took one in the morning and one in the afternoon. I took one whenever I wake up, and I wake up kind of early now, so it was like around 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock. And no longer than if I do it past 10, I pretty much mess myself up, because like these pills kind of give you an extra boost of energy. And if you take them really too late in the morning, you're gonna be messed up at nighttime, or you're gonna be like really wired, really awake. So you don't want to do that. So I took the orange in the morning and the blue around like 12 or 1. Anything that past like 2 o'clock, you're pretty much screwed, honestly. But I tried to take mine around 11 or 12. The latest is like 1. And I forgot to take mine today. I just remember I forgot to take these, and I still did okay. So I don't know why I forgot. I think I just woke up and was like, because I did not get enough sleep last night. So I just woke up not having these on my brain, but I still did pretty okay without them. This helped really curb back a lot of desires that I have for like things that I want, because I know I have my own money. Like I didn't used to go out and eat a lot, but now on my own, like I hate cooking, because I cook like for a big group of people, because I'm used to doing that for my family, and now being on my own, it's hard, because I don't really. I mean, sometimes I come home on time, so sometimes I don't. So it just really depends on like my day, and I don't really get a lunch break or have time to really have a lunch break. So it's just really hard for me to really, you know, guesstimate like if I'm gonna have time to sit down and eat, you know, lunch or whatever. So that I don't really have breakfast. So it's just hard having food sit in the fridge and me not eating or want to eat, and I just don't have the time to do so. So this helps me kind of like, you know, get into the gear of like actually going back to my paces of eating healthy, being healthy. I always drink more water. This makes me want to drink even more water than I'm used to. When I first took them, I was peeing a lot. I was just like peeing, and I was like, bro, this sucks a lot. I'm still kind of almost peeing depending on how much water I drink, but like it's just really hectic, honestly. And it forces your body to go through this detox, cleans everything out of your system. So like, of course, you go through the whole detox, like, you know, peeing a lot. You're gonna go number twos a lot. You're going to be really have your depression, your anxiety, or whatever you're really struggling with is going to be a more plus, you know, system. You know, I feel a lot better, honestly. And I do suffer with, I know it's gonna be TMI, I do suffer with like, you know, period, stuff like that, because I'm a lady. And, you know, I, you know, have very weird periods. Sometimes I'll have like a very light period, and the next month I have like my period for like forever. I'm just like, this ridiculous, like for like a couple weeks. And I was like, bro, what's going on? And I will have never a regular period. My period's always just kind of different from one month to the next. Excuse me. So it was just kind of weird, you know, or I won't have a period. I'm like, am I pregnant? Hopefully not. Ooh, get scared, you know. But now, since being on these, I have a more lighter flow. They're not as painful, and I kind of know ahead of time to where if I'm going to have one, because I'll spot. I'm like, I didn't realize I was going to have mine, honestly, until like recently, and I was like, why am I spotting? And then I was like, duh, you're about to start yours, so luckily I had some extra, you know, protection for my underwears in the car, because I was like, as soon as I got it and put it on, put it in me, I was like, boom, things started. I was like, bro, that was good timing. So, it really helps me with my flow. My flows were ridiculous. I had to like double pad my panties, and my period will go through my panties, through my pants, and I was embarrassed. And like it even happened at work, because I didn't realize I was having mine, and I don't even really, you know, remember or really notice that it's happening, because I have I have pain in my back, I have pain in my stomach, I have pain down my legs. And I'm like, bro, this is frustrating. Like, I'll be really tired, cranky, snappy at people, being very mean and ugly. And I was like, I just want to go home. You know, I just want to be curled up and being home. It always happens on a Saturday. I don't know why. Saturday is just like that thing that happens. And I just want to be comfy, cozy, and I can't sleep at night. And when I do sleep, I wake up and it's like a freaking horror show. Like, I have everything's covered with blood. I have to wash everything. I'd be grumpy and whatever. And it lasts for a while, honestly. And I have like blood clots, stuff like that. And it's just like a horror mess. Like, since being on this, my freaking periods are like very light. They're not very heavy. I have not really messed up any sheets or blankets or nothing like that. And it's normal, you know. Like, I have maybe a couple of days, I mean, a couple of times to where it kind of maybe lasts a lot longer than it's supposed to, but my body is still trying to adjust to these pills. I was gonna say medication, but like these pills that I'm on. And sometimes maybe I even like maybe misguess my period and think, oh, it's done, and it's not done. It's this kind of was like, hey, I'm just chilling for a bit, but now I'm back, you know. It's just really kind of like weird, honestly, to be on such a light period and not have that intense pain, or because I'll go eat chocolate and have Cheetos and stuff like that. And I went to Dollar General the other day when I got paid, and I was like, I'm not buying candies, I'm not buying chips and stuff. And usually my get-tos were whenever I get stressed out for the day or whatever, it's to get chips or candy or fast food. I'm gonna admit that I've been on a huge fast food kind of a thing, but I still have been losing their weight, so that's pretty good. But this like the fast food kind of like coats my tongue, and it's oils and I don't want it, so it makes you not want certain things, you know. And soda was kind of like I didn't like soda, but I'll drink it from time to time. And whenever I have fast food or something like greasy or whatever, I gotta have a soda with me, you know. And even soda is starting to taste really disgusting. Like, I love water. I've been loving water. Water just tastes a lot better now. It coats my tongue perfectly, and like, heck to the yeah. But like, I even had like French fries, but I baked them, and like the oil that's in it tastes nasty to me. And I was like, great, I can't have these fries now. Thanks a lot. Should have, you know, got some potato chips. But it kind of cuts out all my junk food stuff like that. But even if I want chips, I'll eat like some chips, and like I don't finish chips. I make big portions for myself still, but like I had ordered Chinese, and I ate like maybe like a little bit, and I had one portion for me later and one portion for me tomorrow. So it was just kind of weird how like my portion stuff is like all figuring it out on its own. I want more fresh stuff, more fruits, more veggies, but I can't afford it now because I have like, these things to pay for. But once, because I've been working extra hours in order to be able to afford like more fruit stuff. Like I want to start like having a smoothie, for breakfast, stuff like that. If I wake up early enough, And I'm trying to take home lunch, but it's just kind of hard because my work doesn't really give me opportunity to really rest for lunch. So I'm just kind of like, what do I do, So I try to take out, even if it's like a little snack, like crackers or whatever. I try to eat because you need to eat being on these pills. Because if you don't eat while you're on this medication or pills, you're going to really not have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time, honestly. You're going to have a really bad time. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't been dropping weight like everybody else has been. Because, like, I've been really trying to incorporate fast food into my meals, which is bad. And, I don't have very healthy options. So I think whenever I get paid next week, I can, like, actually break down each meal, have better snacks, have better prep. I can like just have cut up cucumbers or fruit, stuff like that, and still like sneak it and eat it like that, you know what I'm saying, and be all good and gravy. But I was at 240 and now I was 230. And now I'm under 230. I'm like 225 around there. I thought I was at 220, but like it kind of was, the little needle on the scale was at 220 and it kind of like jumped up to 225. It's like, oh, okay. So it's kind of wiggling between 225 and 220. So that's very good. And I've been on these pills since like maybe even a couple of months. I never had that progress of weight before, and I seem to be very steady in my weight. And a lot of people have been telling me, oh, you look really good, and stuff like that. I noticed like my stomach, it kind of looks like a pregnant woman's stomach. So like my stomach's now kind of reversing. So I don't really have a bulge. I mean, I do have kind of like a muffin top. But it depending on how I wear my pants as well. Because I'm still wearing my pants like how I usually do. If I wear my pants like, like, let's see, like, my stomach still pokes out, but it's not that bad, honestly. It's poking out how, like, if I'm, like, just find out how you find out if you're just, like, now pregnant. And my stomach used to look like I was, like, maybe almost expecting to have a baby. And people ask me, oh, are you having a baby? I was like, no, I'm just fat. I'm saying straight out, like, or no, I ate too much or whatever. Even, like, I'm somewhat bloated now. And my stomach is still not poking out. So I'm just kind of like, bro, this is great. Like, I carry a lot of weight in my stomach area. I carry a lot of weight in my arms. Like, I still have some skin, but I just gotta go to the gym and, like, work on my arm or do workouts for my arms. That's just the only issue for that right now. Like, I feel like that weight's still kind of hanging on. And I'm not sure how... I don't have any skin... let me check. I don't have any skin, really there on my stomach, but it just looks really weird, honestly. Like, my stomach looks really weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna show it now. Hopefully you guys don't be, like, shocked or whatever. But, this is my stomach now. It's not that bad. Like, it used to stick out, like, whew. Like, it should, like, be more rounded, like a pregnant woman's stomach. But, this is the only day that kind of, like, it's like, I'm sticking it out now, like, I just ate, so it's like, yeah, like, it's the first time I see my stomach like this, too. So, it's just kind of weird, seeing my stomach like this. So, it's not, and I do have some back fat, of course, hey, but as I said, I just ate dinner, because I come home late, so I eat late. So, the only thing right here is just, like, this little hump. Like, I'm like, hello, just expecting, so I have a little cis hump to go. And I've been working out, kind of. See, I told you, like, you can't really tell that I have kind of a gut. Like it depending, like I said, depending on like how I wear my freaking pants, and it's kind of hard too because I'm like really, like I'm skinny down here, but I'm heavy up here. I'm more top heavy, so I'm just kind of like, how do I do this? You know, so I pull up my shorts like this, but then you can see like my freaking like, you know what I'm talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of weird, you know. But it like, see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see like my tummy right here. So that's the only thing that's kind of like poking out for real, for real. I just don't know how to dress for my size right now. It's just kind of weird. This is like all my other clothing. Like I can still fit my clothes. I have not tried on any other clothing because I'm waiting for my stomach to kind of, completely like disappear for real before I try out any kind of clothing. But I know my bra is just like, this sport bra I've been wearing for a bit. It's always been kind of like not tight, but kind of fits. But like I noticed that it's kind of like struggling to how do you say it? Like not hold my boobs, but like I lost boobage, which is kind of weird because whenever I lose weight, the boobs will like be there, and I noticed like my boobs are not like how it's been. That I always had like double D's, and I think I'm either a C or a B now, which is kind of great because I don't want to be. I like my boobs, but I don't want them that big. I kind of want everything to go to my butt, not this the other way around. It makes sense. So I'm happy with the progress that I made so far. I didn't realize I've been kicking its butt a lot. Like a lot of people have different results. Honestly, like you gain weight in a different way than you. I mean, you lose weight than how you gain in a different way. If that makes sense. And they say Rome wasn't built in a day, so it takes a long time to progress. I didn't think I was like losing any weight till I actually look at myself in the mirror. And even if I didn't lose any weight, my mental outlook on life is gravy. Like my freaking days just look a lot brighter, honestly. And this is without the help of any kind of medication besides being on these, which is great. I'm trying to be a bit more. It's helping me be a bit more social because I do have a lot of social anxiety, and hopefully when I do feel more confident enough, I can start the whole dating game, and see, what's really out there for me, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna start, take care of my appearance more often. I just want to like lose a little bit more stomach. But I think that I probably start working out, actually going to a gym, because I do 10K steps a day as well at work. Today I didn't for some dumb reason. I didn't know why, but I just had a lot of other stuff to do. But usually I do 10K steps a day. I do through a tracker on my phone. And if you guys want results or see things that I do, go to my Twitter and see my things that I do for, I won't post them every day, but if you guys start requesting them, I probably will on Twitter. But I'm ensuring updates on my weight, stuff like that. So I just want to make sure, everything's gravy before, I actually start settling down and start having kids. I just want to actually be at a better weight than I ever been done before. And if I do have a kid, and everything like that, and, I probably will go back and need to help me lose the baby weight. Because, like, I don't want to be that big and then, have a baby and then be like, Dad, I can't lose the weight. I'll be very, very disappointed. But I should take a picture of, like, me of every day to see, the weight loss. Because I think that would be a really very cool idea. I just didn't really realize that. But I should have done that. But, hopefully you guys can tell like a major weight loss in me. I know I can, and if you guys can't, I know like I have a very big mental boost to myself as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and try them for yourself, go ahead, go on a website and do it for yourself. And if you guys want to kind of go with me on this, you guys can. It's the True Control, the True Fix, because you gotta have both in order to get the job done. Some could take 2 pills a day, like 1 orange and 1 blue. I take 2 blues, 2 oranges to get better results. I don't know why I decided to take 4 at one time. No, I know why, because like at work I don't eat, so I take them at home so that way I know I have something to eat before I go to work. So yeah, like I feel a lot better honestly with my health and my asthma. Plus I'm borderline as well. I don't really feel all like icky or gross or kind of like the headaches I have kind of went away, which is kind of weird because I used to have like very horrible migraines, and they're like I have them every once in a while, but not like how they were. It was kind of amazing honestly. And my asthma's been a lot better. Of course I have like wheezing from time to time, which is natural, but like it's not like a constant kind of like wheeze or out of breath kind of thing for me. And just so many mental issues that I have, but it's bonuses that add to my life and make my life a lot better. But yeah, that's just what's about it for me today. I'm very happy with the results, and I can't wait to be under 200 pounds. Once I'm under 200, I'll be happy. My goal is to be like 180. It was 170, but 180 is fine with me. I'd rather be underweight for my height because I'm 5'11". I'd rather be underweight than be overweight because I've been overweight for all my life. I want to be a chance to be like somewhat underweight because that'd be great. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.